Hey, I'm Demi, and you're listening to Local Chaos.
I'm Vinnie Van Action, guitar player.
I am Bruce Winche'll. Bruce. I play bass.
You need to have like bass on the back.
Everybody should have a name tag. It makes life easier.
I know, it really does.
It does. See?
All right, so I have a couple questions for you guys about your band. I believe you guys are from Gas City in Indiana.
We started there. We live in Chicago.
You live in Chicago now, so you guys, why the move?
Because when you dress like this and you're in a small Indiana town, you're probably not going to have much success. So we had to find a big city, came to Chicago.
That would make sense.
It did make sense.
So how long, and you have great outfits, by the way.
Thank you.
It's really spiffy. You guys, your whole look is really like theatrical, and like, how did you guys start? Like, how did you meet each other in Indiana?
Actually, the band started down there. He answered an ad in the paper and just showed up.
You wrote the paper? You wrote the ad? Or?
Yeah.
Huh?
We had 4 guys. We needed a guitar player. He answered the ad. Everybody who tried out was terrible. He was the only guy who even knew the songs. And then down there it wasn't going so well, so we moved to Chicago. And right after we started, our current agent signed us and said, "You guys need to get your show together, so you're going to play every Thursday at Cubby Bear."
Oh yeah, in like Wrigleyville.
Which we did for 7 months straight.
Wow.
And at that time, we also had day jobs, so him and I, after the show, would drive where we work and sleep in the parking lot, go to work, then go to the show that night.
You guys didn't have a place to stay, so you...
Well, it was easier. We didn't get there till 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Go home or go to work.
That makes sense.
A lot of sense.
Is there a certain venue that like you played that is your favorite?
Dirty Nelly's, the Palatine, we play a lot.
I've never been there.
Over the years, we played Joe's on Wheat Street.
Cubby Bear was our home base for a long, long time. The festivals like this winter, no city or area in the country has festivals like the Chicagoland area. You ever go to some, you'll be like, "Where's summer?" Because people don't know you got like probably maybe a 5-6 month window, and people just go nuts. So that's great. It's awesome.
You were on WGN Morning News, and you were on Good Morning Chicago, and I heard you guys play at like ISU and Bradley, and like, how do you have time for weddings? Like,
We have a good agent.
Yeah.
We have a really good agent.
Also, the weddings, you're talking they're booking about a year out. And so right now we've already got weddings through October, November of next year.
Wow. Yeah. Do you have like, I know weddings get wild, so do you guys have any like funny stories or like a wedding that like comes to mind that just like blew you away with like the audience?
I think the first wedding we actually played, which was just outside of St. Louis, the cops came.
Oh.
And
great sign.
threatened to arrest our lead singer at the time if he played one more song.
And did you play one more song?
I don't think.
I don't remember. I don't know if I remember.
Was he arrested?
No, he was not
then
arrested.
they did not play one more song.
Our
But
weddings,
it was epic, though.
and people, when they think of a wedding band, I think it's like their parents' wedding band.
Yeah.
And people are hiring us now because they want a show.
Yeah.
And we had a wedding where, remember the one where the girl just pulled her, like she's flashing us at a wedding.
Was that the one where she was doing Pilates on the floor,
Yeah.
on the dance floor? Yes, that one.
But it's never that. I mean, that's rare. I mean, I've never seen that again.
That's
It gets
definitely a
wild.
reception I want to go to. Like,
the last few
reception.
weddings, it seems
Your
like
husband.
the bride and or the groom would just be tossed in the air by their bridal party. It was nuts. It was fun.
It's fun,
Yeah.
and they have a great time, and they pick the songs. We give them our set list. Say, "What do you want to hear?" We play them, and it's great.
And you guys have like so many songs. You go from like Lady Gaga to like I saw you Leonard Skinner, Metallica. Like, do you have any certain like artists that really influences you guys in a favorite cover that you guys do at these venues?
That's a good question.
We probably play 60% 80s songs, and then we throw in stuff that I guess we find interesting or people don't expect. We started doing a lot more 90s stuff. I mean, what song do I like the most right now? Actually, you know what's funny? My favorite song to play right now is Dance With Somebody by Whitney Houston, because our female singer Megan Tron just kills it. It's so much fun to hear her sing that song.
Not everybody can sing Whitney Houston.
Oh, no.
She can.
Oh, she can.
Is she gonna tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, she will.
Oh, I'm ready. I
will.
love me some Whitney. Who like inspired you to play bass?
Honestly, the coolest guys I'm able to growing up were the Daniel brothers. And one played guitar and one played drums. and I hadn't ever even played an instrument. They had a band with this guy named Neil McAnally, who I thought was the coolest guy I'd ever seen. And whatever he listened to, I listened to. I wanted to be him. I'm much more successful than he is now. But that guy, I mean, I remember sitting there going, that guy's so cool.
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Like, you never know who
some unknown guy. It wasn't anybody famous. Like, to me, that was the most famous person in the Famous Brothers I knew.
I think that's like why I love local music so much, because a lot of times you're like, oh, like, don't you want to be like famous one day, don't you? But it's about, you know, doing what you love and your passion, and you don't know. Like, I've been to so many shows that, like, I looked at the lead singer because I sing as well, and I'm like, I learn from them, and you know, they make me a better musician just by watching them, and like, you really don't know who you inspire when you're up there. So that's awesome. How about you? Like, who
Ever since I was a little kid, Michael Jackson was my favorite, and then as I got older and started playing guitar, AC/DC. So I basically try to combine both of them somehow into one show.
And I'm so excited to see that. Oh my God, it's gonna be awesome because you have so many different styles, and you really, like, I know you were named like one of the best dance bands by Chicago Rock.
I think it was the greatest wedding band in the world.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You were by CBS, yes, in 2013. That is a big accomplishment. Like,
that's been really nice for us because CBS says you're the best wedding band in Chicago. Not everybody who sees that and contacts us hires us, but the amount of traffic we got from that was ridiculous. You know, it was nice. Then we play TV shows like Good Morning Chicago, or what do we do last? The Jam.
The Jam was recent.
Just
I didn't know you. That's
we did it with you know that singer Rick Astley from They Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yeah.
We played his song with him sitting like 5 feet from us.
Did not.
It was so surreal.
I couldn't do it.
And kind of, he's like, "That's pretty good, guys."
Not bad.
It was so cool.
That was cool. That was
weird.
If I were a singer, I would be like, oh my, like, that's so intimidating.
He was like right where that truck is. I remember I'm playing and I look over and I go, what the hell? This is so weird. And, you know, it's like 6 in the morning, so you're tired. And
you're not like up. You're like, am I dreaming right now? Am I like, this is real life?
And he was such a cool guy.
It was really cool.
That was the best part. He was just a cool guy.
Yeah, real nice guy.
And you really meet like such cool people from doing this.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, like, and when you like play with other bands, like American English playing right now, like, it's like really awesome to like all the different types of musicians you like come across.
Oh, yeah.
And like with you guys, you had so much success and accomplishments. Like, what is the best thing about being in wedding band?
The fun, the parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fun, you know, the parties, making people smile. First of all, that the fact that we make a living off playing music, that's like hitting the lottery. Yeah. It doesn't happen. It's so hard, and like this guy,
a lot of people are scared
this
to
guy
try.
is one of my very best friends. I would have never met him without this band. And the relationships I've made, other people in bands who I've met who I'm like, I really like this person. So that's agents. It's cool. You get to meet a lot of people you never would have maybe even given a chance to, and you're like, you're a really cool person.
I mean, that scene it's big. The community, the cover band scene is
cool,
huge, but it's really tight.
Yeah.
A lot of love and a lot of respect between all the bands and all the musicians. It's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. I never would have expected that ever. You know, it's cool.
Is there a goal you have for the future?
Just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Having
a good time.
fun. And
yeah. Making the next show better than the last show.
I would like to. I would like the band to travel farther than we're doing in the Midwest now. I'd like to get out to Vegas, Los Angeles.
Really cool.
You know, places like that, New York, Texas, Austin, stuff like that.
We'll go out to Ohio, we go out to Indiana. Once in a while we hit Wisconsin, we go all the way down to Carbondale, Southern Illinois.
There's a lot of places we need to go, so I'd love to do that.
A lot of people who need to see Wedding Band. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
I look forward to the show.
High five. Oh
yeah, we're on that level. We're on high five level. All right, thanks. This is Local Chaos. Keep watching.